last time they met 2-0. The Open Finals was state.
We're going to start around the gold, trying to jockey for position there, so the junglers are left undisturbed. Edward up against the Hilda, it's just going to be two people just healing after hurting each other. That's pretty much going to be it.
Okay, clear 2 from Sejin here. The pathing for both junglers actually to the opposite side of each other. So, relatively safe pathing here. Nothing too crazy for the emblems too. It's just the standard Rin's lethal ignition as usual on the Farsa. Just like all the previous Farsa games that he's played here in SPS.
One thing I'm really looking at is how Aurora will handle the inevitable rotation around after the second or third turtle, or around the third turtle, where Rrq Hoshi will just get Toy out of lane already so that they can rotate around with their Granger, meaning that Dominicide will be stuck just trying to farm yet again. Or Aurora might not even allow that rotation to happen because he missed some cables.
Yeah, gets poked down by Siltsujin with the Soul Sever earlier now. Good setup for the turtle. 12 seconds for the purple buff too. And boy, is the pressure that you have on the Granger. You cleared away, force the Claude in the turret, and then you just start poking him down. That's what's forced Domeng to go for the Warrior boots early.
Good respect of that. He sidestepped a few. If he gets to middle of his health bar, that's where it's going to be bad for him.
Controlling it, finds with the red tree. Edward on the bad spot. Glorious pathway out of there. Tyrant actually still decides. So just regen all the way back on.
Again, just two heroes healing each other after, healing themselves after hurting each other. Edok might get caught.
Whoa, Flicker and the way the dragon. Edok gonna be caught. Demon Kite picks up the kill. Siltsujin might be the next target. Gets away with the blink. Renegade walks up. Just scouting. Being a distraction.
The vision. I thought they might continue the aggression with Edok no longer there, but I think they knew that maybe they might not be in the right position, considering that Rins has his feathered airstrike still. Being up, just used it in the mid and got to get a good poke onto US. Gonna send the mid laner of Aurora back. Even got a single poke off onto Dominicide with a feathered airstrike.
Edok, offended, getting the stun down from Rins as well. Tyrant walking over. Demon Kite, good cables to escape. Oh, clinical cables. That could have been a kill for Rrq.
Yeah. A very hairy situation there for Demon Kite. A good read by Rrq Hoshi, knowing that there's a chance that Renegade might actually not be close to Demon Kite, so they committed a few more bodies trying to take him down, but now Renegade found a kick.
Terrifying, Edok still able to escape. That's the cutthroat, but traded over. Siltsujin looking for a double kill. Demon Kite dead already. Renegade following next. Tyrant able to go for the flank. And Edward will just try to get some trades up top by hitting on the turret goal.
So Rrq Hoshi again continuing the trend of what people know what you really need to try to do against Aurora. You control around the mid, so they picked up an EXP laner that can clear minion wave fast, or maybe even give up one minion wave push to Edward. That is just a high loss anyway. And as the Hilda, you go to the mid supplement, so you have 4 bodies around the center of the map to pressure Renegade, Demon Kite, and Yue, and so far it's been working for Rrq Hoshi.
Oh, Tyrant actually gonna sacrifice the cannon minion, the XP cannon, to go over to Demon Kite. Spots him in the purple buff, but doesn't stop him from taking it. It's a trade, purple for turtle. I'm offended over. Renegade gonna be pulled back as well. Toy, Rhapsody out, Blazing Red coming down. It's a Siltsujin who's gonna be gunned down and taken out by Dominicide. Another cutthroat. Toy is down. And just like that, Aurora equalize on the board.
Yeah, I thought Renegade was just gonna end up losing his life for nothing, but good response by Yue and Dominicide to follow up. Able to get the Cursed Blast in there alongside the Blazing Duet with the Claude. Good thing Yue was able to hit that skill, or they wouldn't have walked away with kills.
That would have been amazing for Rrq had they just left. I wonder what got Siltsujin stuck in the pit, right? Like, I think he used the skill 1. I think it might have been a tap that got him back into the turtle pit.
Might have been a timing thing also, because he was the one who got kicked by Renegade, right? Oh, at the bottom. Oh, Toy. Not good.
Nice flicker. Gets away. Reads it out. Renegade caught on the bad spot now. That's Sonata. Not able to find Renegade. 2 of those shots whiffing, but good information from Edoc.
Yeah, that was a perfect flicker too. Exactly where Renegade ended up with his flicker, that's where Toy was, and he got the flicker out right before he entered. So now Aurora, with one conceal gone, they won't be able to go for a blitz play trade around the conceal. They're just going to have to play around the vision that Edward Yue and Renegade will be able to provide.
It's back to the reading game. The Hilda constantly poking Renegade. Goes back up top. You can already see that, I mean, it's just the meta right now for the XP lane. Good chunk of damage placed on the Dominkai, but yeah, XP lane, once you get to a certain minute in the game, you just start giving all your resources to your carries.
Yep. I really like how Rrq Hoshi, Rins is just using his feather. Oh, a kick!
Okay, beat up, drop back, and Turtle Guard used it as well. Demon Kite just diving into the back, Toy still able to kite away as Demon Kite now is forced away. Edoc, I'm offended, able to find two there. Oh, gets away too. Dyron, in the midst of it all, dishing out damage. Toy coming in as well, could terrify, and the Curse Blast blazing to Wets. Dyron with the Revitalize, staying in the bush, getting the regen, and he just tanks it up. Demon Kite walking in again, Dyron in the bush. Stops himself from being picked off. Hilda still as tanky as ever. All the meanwhile, Sutsujin is on a turtle flicker from Rins. Feathered airstrike finding Yue in the back.
Oh, you probably just felt that force of that wave that went all around the earth. That is millions of fans of two big organizations clenching at the same time with so many close calls up until Rrq Hoshi finally got the decisive win, the decisive pick onto Yue, the third turtle, and the tower in the middle, Dominkai.
Almost just assassinated by Dyron. How does it look like Purple Buff? I believe it was stolen. Both of their junglers went for the retreat. Would love to see Demon Kite right now to see if he possesses the purple. It doesn't look like it. It actually does look like Sutsujin got the purple earlier. And he's now taking his own.
It's a bit of a teaser. Oh yeah, Demon Kite does not have it. Whoa, strike. Oh,
finding it mid-air. One last shot. Doesn't get it. Demon Kite still able to escape again. Barely.
You said Idol, this is a signature for him, right? So he likes the Franco, he likes the Rui, he just likes anything that can pull.
He likes the hook.
He likes the hook. And he can get the Fanny even in midair with a Ruby. That's pretty solid.
That's the Edoc special right there. He really likes these pick-off heroes. I bet Shikaja, once he gets to the meta again, will be one of the prio picks too for Rrq Hoshi.
Just spam that constantly. Yeah, we go back to the times where it's either just Kaja or Franco in the roam.
For Rrq, every single time they get a new roamer, it's always a Franco god, it's always a Ruby god. Dyron, he saw Renegade in a bad spot already. Use the conceal. He might have to flicker out of this one. He does use the flicker. But Sutsujin, oh no, they actually stopped. They think it's fine. There's no surprise engage potential anymore. Oh, Edoc again, found that I'm offended. Now it's on to Edward with a glorious pathway. It's another resource burnt. 5 seconds for the Lord to spawn in the game.
And now another purple buff might get taken away from Demon Kite, but it looks like he'll be here in time. Let's see how hard Rrq Hoshi will commit to stealing this.
Renegade, Shikundo back. Sutsujin with retreat and the Soul Severed as a cancel as well with Dora walking. Renegade caught again. Compromised position. Edward revitalized, but it's still a kill. It's still a pick. Rrq now set their sights on the purple buff their own as Toy goes onto the Lord. But they know the main prio is to stop the purple buff from being taken by Demon Kite.
Edo's Wolf Kings have been on point. It stopped a lot of pick-off attempts by Aurora.
Whoa. That's a lot of damage, Dyron. Again with the Revitalize, makes it away from the Dominate, but he gets pulled back, but I'm offended. Now it's Demon Kite without a purple, failing to go for the assassination. Edward caught the feathered airstrike over to Yue as Sutsujin gets rid of the horse. It's an Rrq Hoshi winning team fight.
And Rrq Hoshi have solidified their lead. Almost 10 minutes into this game, they will get this first Lord without a problem.
Up top, solo kill Tori!
What?
Getting the solo on Demon Kite!
The Granger finds the Fanny who tried to push. And Rrq Hoshi looks like they're just playing up against a team that, after losing to them in the open final Swiss stage in SBS Season 6, they've learned, they've adapted, and now they're reading Aurora like a book that they've read so many times before.
Man, 11-5, completely shutting down Demon Kite on the Fanny. No purple buffs since what? Minute 7?
Yep.
Minute 6? And And now it's another purple buff that will definitely go into the hands of Sutsujin. Level 15. Damage leaderboard. It is Rins on the far side. The Feather Airstrike to zone Domenkite away from the tier 2.
Yeah, and I really appreciate how Rins has been using this feathered airstrike. They know they're in the lead. He's not waiting for a set. He's not waiting for a team fight. He's just constantly using it to zone. So that makes us the map of Aurora so much smaller. It's hard for them to get a substantial push. It's hard for them to stop any of the Rrq Hoshi pushes. Rrq Hoshi has just been playing this game so great around the Farsa and around having a much more active EXP laner. Edward's been stuck in lane. Now he's just stuck again, standing there and cheering Aurora on.
Bottom lane will be Demonkite's way to try to stop the siege from happening. Toy still just chunking them down with it. That's another Feather Airstrike right as it is off cooldown.
Wow.
Edward, glorious pathway. I'm offended though. Catches him. That's a good resource burnt out. Demonkite walking up again. No, the Jiku know the way to dragon, but it's off angle. Toy able to just dish out damage. Now Death Sonata again onto Edward. Domenkite very low. Sutsujin. Oh, doesn't get the last part of the ult. And Domen gets away. Now it's Demonkite just distracting and trying to buy some time for the team.
Aurora will still try to hold on here, but another feathered airstrike getting into the pull by Edok.
Two-man, I'm offended from Edok. And just like that, Toy now, 2 kills. That's another. Toy is a monster. It's a triple for Rrq Hoshi.
And what can the Hitman do to try and stop this win by Rrq Hoshi? It doesn't look like it's a lot, as Toy got a maniac.
Renegade walking up, gets stunned and taken down. An unofficial savage for Toy.